Yo, what up, guys? Jack here, back with another little live stream. Today, we are doing the NBA bracket challenge, and let's have some fun with it. Can the three people that are watching currently hear me okay before I start? I don't know who any of the three are, but can you hear me okay? Can you all hear me okay? Before we get started, I just wanted to go over a couple of things. We will be doing the NHL bracket challenge as well, but right now we are starting with the NBA bracket challenge, and then we will be doing the NHL bracket challenge in a little bit. Yo, what up, Carter? Can you hear me? Good. Don't want to start talking before. Can you hear me good? Yes, no. All right, thank you, Carter. Just had to make sure I was not talking like to myself. So, like I was saying, we're doing the NBA bracket challenge first, and then we'll do the NHL bracket challenge in a couple hours. But welcome, Carter. Appreciate you being here. Alrighty, welcome to the NBA bracket challenge. Woohoo! Alright, Thunder versus Warriors or the Suns. And I looks like on ESPN, I won't be picking how many games the series will take, so won't be talking about any of that. But give me the Thunder. Lakers versus Houston. Of course, I'm a Lakers fan, as you guys all should know, based on how I dress. But Lakers versus Houston. Lakers are without Luka and Reeves, which is their point guard and shooting guard. But if I'm being honest with you guys, I think the Lakers can pull it out if Los Angeles is there and like supporting, not other way around. Like how for some games, what's the word? When you look at like the Thunder versus whoever they play, it's more Thunder fans. So this is how the Lakers series, in my opinion, will be. Whoever has more fans should be able to feed off that advantage if the crowd knows what they're doing. Nuggets versus Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards versus Jokic and Murray. The Nuggets team has been hot lately, but Edwards is also really good. So give me Denver for this. Portland versus San Antonio. That's San Antonio easy. 7 foot 3, 4. However tall Wemby is. How tall is Wemby? Does anyone have any idea? I can Google it if not, which I am right now. 7 foot 4. I was right the second time. Wonderful. Pistons versus Hornets or Magic. Give me the Pistons, even though the Pistons are without Cade Cunningham. What a weird last name. Anyway, like the Hornets are good, yeah. The Magic are good, yes. But the Pistons are literally the 1 seed. So when we look at like NBA standings, we look at each record. Pistons are 60-22 for first place in the East, and Hornets are 44-38, which is 6 games above 500. And then you look at the Magic, 45-35, which is 8 games above 500. And then the Pistons, like I said, are 60-22, which is 38 games above 500. So should be pretty easy to say Pistons will win that. Cleveland versus Toronto. Let's look at that preview. Toronto beat Cleveland all 3 games, so that would be pretty fun to see how that goes. So let me think who I want to pick for that. Let me share this tab so you can see it as well. See, right here, 11-point differential, 13-point differential, 11-point differential. So, and Donovan Mitchell is out, but can we confirm that he's out for tomorrow? Let's see. Hang on a quick sec. I'm just trying to see if Mitchell is out. Let's see. Cleveland is favored by 8.5. Alright, there it is. Okay. Mitchell is not on the injury report. So it's going to be a good, no matter what, Cleveland versus Toronto. I think Toronto's going to have to pull it out. New York versus Atlanta. I think New York is just a stronger team. Atlanta could be good. All these teams could be good at our lower seeds, such as the Warriors over Thunder or Portland, but doubt it will happen. So, yeah, I'm looking at it right now, 69.8% versus 30.2%. New York has a 69.8. Boston versus Philly. Give me Boston. Thunder versus Lakers. Of course, like I said earlier, I'm a Lakers fan. Gonna root for my team the best I can. But Luka leaves injured. I don't think the Lakers will be able to pull it out against someone that, I don't know how you want to word it. Some people say he flops a lot, which I completely agree. But the Thunder are just such a good team. So give me Oklahoma City. Spurs versus Thunder. I mean, not Spurs versus Thunder, excuse me. Spurs versus Denver. Denver is where I'm from for anyone that is new, but Lakers are my team. That's going to be a great matchup. How did it work this season? Let's look. This season, let's see. This season, the teams played each other a few times. Spurs won, Nuggets won, Spurs won the in-season tournament, Nuggets won. So let's see here. Let me count. 1, Not counting the NBA in-season tournament, Nuggets were 4-2 against the Spurs, but playoffs are a completely different story. So let me think here. We'll come back to that one. Coming back to this one. All right, let's see here. Pistons versus Toronto. Pistons. Knicks versus Celtics. That's going to be one great series. Tatum and Brown versus whoever's on the Knicks team. I don't watch any other team except the Lakers, Nuggets, and sometimes playoffs. That is interesting. Like how this series is going to be interesting. Let's look how both teams match up for that. So let's see here. All right, this season, Knicks won the first one, Celtics won the second one, Knicks won again, and Knicks won again. So far in New York, the Knicks are 3-1 against the Celtics in the regular season. So let's continue our room for those Knicks against the Leprechauns. All right, Nuggets versus Spurs. One great series. This one is definitely going 7 games. And who do I want to pick to win? Give me Jokic and Murray carrying the Nuggets over Victor Wembanyama and all those wonderful players. Oklahoma City versus Nuggets. I want to see the Nuggets in the NBA Finals, don't get me wrong, because it's my home state and everything. But I just think the Thunder are just such a better team. And then Pistons versus Knicks. Give me Detroit here. And then for the 2026 NBA Finals, I'm going to have to go Oklahoma City here. And how many points will be total? Well, the Finals MVP wasn't. Call me crazy, but I'm going to go 150. And there is a 2026 NBA Bracket Challenge with Zach. Who agrees with my picks? Give me a thumbs up if you agree. Give me a sideways thumb. What is this? Sideways thumb? Or a thumbs down if you disagree. So let me know. And then we'll talk about it some more and then end the live stream and then do the NHL Bracket Challenge probably half an hour or so later after this gets posted. All right, thank you, Carter, for your opinion. Even though you're the only one watching, I appreciate it. Everyone give a clap for Carter. Okay, anyway. So there's my NBA Bracket Challenge. If someone picks Charlotte or Orlando over Detroit or Golden State over the Suns, you are 1, crazy, and 2, your bracket will be busted within the first 4 days or however many days the teams take off after, like how the first 2 are at home, then 2 away, and so on. But I'd be shocked if Hornets and Orlando win over Detroit, and then Suns or Warriors beat the Thunder. But overall, I think it's a pretty solid bracket. Of course, I did not get to pick how many games, unfortunately. I might do that with the NHL Bracket Challenge if I can find it on NHL.com, because picking how many games it takes is way more fun, in my opinion. But yeah, but before we end this, give me a prediction tonight. Warriors or Phoenix, and Hornets or Orlando. I'll say mine. give me Orlando, and then give me Golden State. Orlando and Golden State is my prediction. What's you guys' prediction? Okay, glad we're on the same page. Cool. Well, like I said, this is my wonderful bracket. Thunder versus Pistons. Thunder wins. And before I end it, I said 150 for the MVP. MVP, give me, of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Is that even a question anymore? Like, for like some athletes, it's like, oh, that was an easy pick. Versus you gotta like think about it for a little bit. But can we agree if the Thunder make it, SGA is winning MVP? Because I can't think of any other NBA player for the Thunder that would win MVP. Like, if the Nuggets made it, that would be a different story because you could do Murray, Jokic, etc. But we're doing the Thunder being over Detroit, so SGA is MVP. In my opinion, he's going to win MVP. So the Hornets and Orlando will be tipping off at 4:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is 6:30 Eastern Time, and then 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time for Warriors and Suns. So we could have waited to do this for a little bit, but I just wanted to like have fun with you guys because of course it's like no brainer. Like here, no brainer. Thunder winning 4. Pistons over Orlando, whoever. Pistons winning 4. So like and subscribe, everyone. Let me submit this bracket. Say my final thoughts, and I will guys talk to you guys later. Thunder beats the Pistons, and the MVP, which is probably going to be SGA, scores 150 points total in the entire NBA playoffs. Thank you. Cool. All right. We're back. So, as you guys just saw, that was my NBA bracket challenge. Thunder over Detroit. Thunder wins. And we will be doing the NHL bracket challenge probably around 3 p.m. Eastern time for the ones that are on Eastern time zone, and then 1 p.m. for me. Like and subscribe, everyone, and I will see you guys in 40 minutes for the NHL bracket challenge. Peace. Like and subscribe, and also before I forget, it's snowing outside, so I might not play baseball tomorrow. So we'll be having this bracket challenge, NHL bracket challenge, and an M&M review, hopefully all today. So, but right now we just did the NBA bracket challenge with the Pistons and the Thunder playing each other, and Thunder getting the dub. And 150 points will be scored by the MVP in the entire NBA playoffs. Peace. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you guys for the NHL bracket challenge in roughly 41 minutes. Peace.